see stars in the sky, I will never cease to cry out my pain and my complaint.
I am Lauren Smith and I play Electra. What made me want to do Electra is I've always done stuff for like Firehouse Theater and everything when I was little, but I did it in elementary school and I never did it in middle school, so I really missed it during my middle school years. So I just really wanted to get into something. So I was really happy that I got to audition.
Grant me good luck, you. I am Wesley Crawford and I am playing the role Orestes. I auditioned for this show because I really love theater. I've been in theater ever since freshman year. I've never missed any shows at all. And yeah, I just had the motivation to keep going and do theater for a living.
She is facing great danger.
Hello, my name is Faith Nodi, and I am playing Chrysothemis. I chose Electra because the UIL one-act play is something different than musical, which I've done before. So I wanted to see if I had the capacity to be able to do something so intense.
Get inside, I'll make an end to this!
I'm Rory Daniel, and I'm playing the role of the servant. I've always been interested in theater since 6th grade, and I was really looking forward to do a UIL since I haven't been able to in my high school experience due to COVID and things like that.
If you show me no respect.
My name is Kaya Moody, and I am playing Clytemnestra. So what made me want to do Electra, I was in the musical here at Turner, and the director said that he really enjoyed my presence and he really enjoyed my leadership, and I really enjoyed working with everyone, and I loved the smiling faces, and he said that I should try out for the one-act play. So I thought that that would be a really cool thing to try out.
For once, your words please me.
My name is Sam Poole, and I play Just This. What made me want to do Electra is I haven't actually gotten to do UIL since my freshman year, and that got cut short. I didn't do UIL last year for mental health reasons, and so I really wanted to do UIL this year. I've done every show so far this year, and I'm going to continue to do every show.
Your father's dead. You can't cry him back.
You will die from all this grieving.
Rest from it.
I'm Brianna Valiente.
I'm Leah Ross.
I'm Toby Macedo.
And we play the chorus.
I skipped a bunch of the shows that started at the beginning of the year, so I still wanted to make sure I did one because I'm like just a freshman. So I was like, whatever, I'll do one act and maybe get a part. And I did.
I have a lot of free time and I like theater.
Same as Leah's, also because like theater is literally the only thing I'm interested in. Also because I thought the idea of like a contest was intriguing.
Hi, I'm Brendan Lane and I play Pallades. The reason I've been wanting to do Electra is because, I've been in theater for 4 years all throughout middle school, and I've been in every show except musicals so far, and I wanted to get back out there.
And that's all on one round. I feel like our challenge is mostly about how to play with your vocals, even for me too, personally. I feel like we've really been working on just lines in general. That's one thing that we've been doing a lot, just like working on your vocals.
The biggest challenge for me and for the whole company really, I think, is projection and being able to have emotions flow through the body, because Electra and all cast members in Electra have to invoke emotions that you have to be vulnerable to. So I feel like being able to show sadness and grief and let other people see that, I think that takes another level of vulnerability. So I feel like that is the most hardest thing for all of us.
The biggest challenge for me and the company, personally for me, it's following the story, so really paying attention to what the story is about and how to keep track of the story, especially during rehearsals, what's happening and what scene is next. And then for the company, I think it's just everyone working together to have the same amount of energy as they portray on stage, because we all have our days where we aren't fully 100%. So having that same energy every single rehearsal is really difficult to keep up, but whenever we do have it, it's great.
Our biggest challenge is memorization. We're having a lot of difficulties with some of our actors and actresses just getting down the lines, but we're doing better.
Our biggest challenge definitely was staying in sync, and we have to be blindfolded.
Yeah,
so we can't see anything.
So we have to literally sense each other's presence.
A lot of trust involved.
Us as a company, our biggest challenge has really been like connection and maintaining energy, because we have some days where we're doing fantastic and other days where we're doing not so fantastic, and I think finding that continuity has been really difficult.
And the company's biggest struggle, I feel like, is just anxiety, I guess.
I did character work trying to see where she fits in the play and what her role is, and I believe that she is the opposite of Electra. She is her foil, so they have the same situation going on, father, stepdad, mother, and I think it's very, like the research that I did, my Mycenae women, they were to be seen, not heard, and one of the quotes I even tell Electra is,
"You are a woman, not a man, do you know that?"
I think being able to see how it was for women back in the day, that they didn't really have much of a saying, and do character work on it, is able to embody who Chrysothemis was. And really, she just wants to look out for her sister in a logical way.
I went through the entire script and underlined and highlighted every time my character was mentioned and the context of that mention. I did a lot of studying what they were saying about me, how the other characters feel about me.
Are you saying this when Aegis is away from home?
Saying just this is not here.
I think that definitely improved how I present myself on stage.
So me playing Clytemnestra, justifying her actions, I really think back to research that I've done on her. I found a lot of really interesting stuff on her. So there's lots of plays that follow Electra, and learning about why she killed him and why she does the things that she does. I feel like there's a lot of misinterpretation on who she actually is. She wants to be someone who can be heard. Obviously, she's not a great person, but there are a lot of reasons as to why she does a few things.
I'd say my character work has been very, very strong for this show. I feel like before the shows, I've been already memorizing everything. I went to watch other shows that did a lecture like this, and anything that I can do to make Orestes Orestes.
Sweep my brother's dead!
It is not Orestes!
Alive, as I am.
I think that my favorite scene that I'm not in would have to be the moment between Orestes and Electra.
My favorite scene that I am not in is when Orestes and Electra finally meet each other.
I think the sweetness and the embrace that they do, I think that that's very good to see and really shows the passion and ties it in together.
Wesley and Lauren's acting in that part, they're so talented and they portray it so well, and it makes my heart so happy.
My favorite scene or moment that I'm not in is whenever Electra and Orestes first meet and when she discovers that he is her brother.
Orestes and Electra's first moment really together, the moment when Electra realizes that Orestes is her brother. It's a beautiful moment, and I've loved capturing it behind the camera and just watching it.
My favorite moment is when I accidentally slapped Faith because it was really funny.
I think that my favorite really is the slap. It's because I think it's the character development for Chrysothemis, because she's very logic and she tries so hard to get her sister on her side. She doesn't want Electra to die. So I think that moment is a turning moment for her, that she realizes she just gives up and, realizes that nothing she's going to say is going to change her. So I feel like that's a very pivotal scene and very pivotal moment.
Our last monologue thing when we're talking about the sinners,
the monologue
that
right before Kaya's murder.
Yes,
That one's pretty good.
that entire part, it's just I feel there's where we are
With the
highest
music,
energy.
the pacing, and
Oh my God.
everyone.
And it sets everything up for the finale. Oh.
From my perspective, I think the growth of everyone in the cast is so incredible to see. Everyone in this cast has so much potential that has been fulfilled. Obviously, we were all really strong at the beginning. We wouldn't have been casted if we weren't. I think this show has definitely brought out the best in everyone in their acting skills and technical skills. I think a great example is Lauren. Seeing her flourish as an actress has been so cool. She's a freshman, she's got several years left here, and I think the growth that she has demonstrated just from this show alone shows just how far she's gonna go. Another great example is Wesley, and I've gotten to watch that kid grow as an actor and as a person, and watching that growth has been inspiring. Kaya and Faith, they've never acted before besides musical, and wow, they're good. I mean, that was evident in the awards they got. They're both so talented, and they probably don't consider themselves theater kids, but I consider them part of the family now.
It was really fun meeting Faith. She's so sweet. I didn't know this, but she never did theater before this, and she's so good, honestly. Kai is really sweet, and I do actually get motherly vibes from her. Me and Wes's connection are very good on stage because he's a really good actor that he knows how to connect with the character. He'll be like in the scene, he'll be like in his character and everything like that. And so it's really cool how he sticks to the character and is just really involved.
My relationship started with Lauren. Though in the play she is my older sister, I kind of view her as a younger sister because in real life we kind of have a lot of compatibility. And I don't know, I just feel like I should guard her, you know? Another person is Rory. We've always been back and forth, and we had a rocky relationship for a little bit, but I do genuinely love him as a person, and I think that seeing him become the servant and seeing what he's passionate about and being able to bond with him over that, I think that that's very cool to see. And really just everybody. Like, obviously I knew of them and I kind of spoke to them, but seeing them constantly, you know, it makes you have a deeper appreciation for them.
I'm Elio Blakeney, and I'm the stage manager.
Hi, my name's David Platt, and I was the props designer.
I am Catherine Schroeder, and I am in charge of the stage specials.
The most enjoyable tech element that I've worked on would have to be the lights, because it's new. Somehow I've been stage manager since freshman year and never worked the light board, so I learned it this year, which is good, because we got a new one anyway, so I'd have to relearned it by now.
Yeah, the offering box that I designed that, I looked up reference pictures, like I have like a whole slideshow with pictures of artifacts that are actually in museums, and I drew out sketches, made the measurements, cut everything out, we screwed it together. Painting it was really cool.
Well, I've pretty much only been working on this one light at Hera's staff, and it's been fun working out how to make all the lighting effects smooth.
I did work on pretty much every single prop. I customed the gold color, but like Clytemnestra's, we're calling it a flower box now, but it was originally supposed to be a cornucopia. The cloth was all Miss Helms though, but aside from like the weapons and stuff we already had on hand, I've helped build most of it.
I think we did phenomenal at contest, and I'm really, really proud of everyone. Everyone has worked so incredibly hard. The outcome was so impactful, and even our judges liked us. I just really wish the circumstances for the actual contest had been different.
I really had a fun time, and I wish we could have taken it further contest-wise. We got done dirty, plainly. And, you know, that kind of hurts, because in the past it's been like, oh well, there's next show. But this is my last UIL, and we had a lot of fun. The contest we went to was really fun. We put on an amazing production. And at the end of the day, I'm happy with what we've done.